in to 2K Sports for this NBA present. And what a matchup we have here in the front court, Greg.
Yeah, each of these teams are anchored by their big men. I think it's going to be physical and highly intensified.
Now we'll look at Dallas's starting lineup. They've got Klay Thompson. P.J. Washington is out there with Anthony Davis. Then there's Irving. And it's Gafford in at the center.
First team foul.
Here's Gafford. Down low. Here's Irving.
And you want more of this from Tatum. Able to make an impact on defense with this kind of activity.
Here's Holiday. It's rebounded by Dallas.
I thought he had that all sewn up, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
And Richard, talking about Anthony Davis for a second here. When healthy, he's still one of the best players in the NBA.
Yeah, his health has always been a question mark for quite a while, Kevin. But make no mistake, when AD's good to go, he's one of the best players in the world.
Free throw, good, Irving. Greg, as you were saying, beyond the blocks, what makes Anthony Davis special on defense is the way he navigates the floor.
Kevin, most bigs can get picked on in pick-and-roll action. Davis, though, too quick and smart to take advantage of. He can slip screens, hedge, switch, and recover like he's a 3-and-D wing.
Holiday against Irving. Holiday dishes to Tatum. It's good, the assist that time from Holiday.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
To the inside, here's Davis, and finished off by Davis.
What do you want? Agility, he's got it. Height, he's got it. Davis has every advantage on this play. Defenses just can't effectively counter it.
Holiday, the pass to Bryant. To Porzingis. The shot from the low post is good.
And because he can score from all over the floor, Porzingis can find space inside. That's not the case for most 7-footers.
And Gafford throws it down.
He gives up a bit of size at the center position, but his leaping ability, well, let's just say that makes up for it.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, briefly spoke with Joe Mazzulla. Now, Coach immediately recognized the many talents of Kyrie Irving. One thing he pointed out was not losing Irving on defense. Coach said Irving is just as dangerous without the ball. We can't let him get behind us. We have to make sure someone is on him at all times. Back to you.
Thank you, David. And Gafford throws it down.
Ooh, that's a clever pass there by Kyrie, getting the ball to the guy for the better look.
The Celtics have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Porzingis, that's a 2, and again it's Boston converting. Guys, 7 times the lead has changed hands here now.
Yeah, and that number should easily top double figures before it's over.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can thread him with the lead pass. Well done.
Tatum against Davis. A nice shot by Tatum.
The defense must be aware of where Tatum is, especially when he's roaming around that mid-range.
And we've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy. Davis kicks to Irving. Over Holiday. Irving misses.
That was a good look for him from mid-range, but just couldn't make the defense pay.
Richard, the Celtics have been among the NBA's elites for quite a while now.
Well, they've been a title contender every year for almost a decade now. Even with several coaching changes over that time, they've been the model of consistency.
And Gafford throws it down.
The team-first mentality of Thompson. When someone on his squad is open, he finds them.
Boston trailing. Right side Tatum over Davis. A rebound by Washington.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. Here's White. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
For Dallas, they've gone 6 of 9, shooting it well. And here is Irving. Jacks up a 3. Rebound Boston. Over in the corner, White. And White with the stuff.
Outstanding vision there from the lock-in. Porzingis showing he can read the floor, capable of setting his guys up.
1:39 left to play in the first quarter. Outside Irving. Floats one up, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Greg, you love this topic more than anyone. When you think about the best ball handlers of all time, where does Kyrie Irving rank on your list?
Well, you know, I think, Kevin, he's at the very top. I've never seen anyone else pull off some of the things he does. Certainly makes a strong case for the best ever.
You know, Kyrie really does have some of the best handles in the league, which is why he is so devastating in a one-on-one situation. It's something you got to watch out for.
Looking at who's out there now for the Mavericks. Derek Lively, he's checked in for Daniel Gafford. Najee Marshall comes in for Washington. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Thompson. The Mavericks leading. Irving with it. Picked up by Brown. Irving can't hit. For Boston, they've gone 7 of 11 from the field to begin the game. It's Brown with the drive, and Brown throws it down hard.
Quick down the lane. Brown flying by defenders.
Dallas has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. And finished off by Lively.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
I've been on the edge of my seat courtside. Man, this has been a barn burner.
Brown with the bounce pass. Shoots from 12. Misses off the right iron. They can go 2 for 1.
It's about being smart right now.
Pass to Lively. Horford against Davis. Marshall passes to Irving. Shot's good. Marshall making the play. Irving's got 6.
This is Irving's mentality. He understands that he is out there to shoot and shoot often, especially off the catch.
And the basket by Hauser.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Now here's Irving. He has 6. 1 second left. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And so it's Daniel Gafford making highlights for Dallas. He notched 8 points in the quarter. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. Let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Mavericks.
So far, they haven't had to force anything. They're swinging the ball around and turning good passing into points.
And the other thing I've been impressed with, guys, is their assertiveness at attacking the paint, trying to hunt for those high percentage looks.
They've got Horford. Tatum out there with Torrey Craig. And it's Pritchard in at the point. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. Lively with the screen. Irving from long range. They get the rebound. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. Hits it from three-point range.
On the catch and shoot, you have to be decisive, and Dinwiddie shows the ability to do just that.
Well, we know, GA, the Mavs are so adept at hunting the matchups they want. They're patient and methodical.
They never look like they're in a rush, right? Even when you send a double or trap the ball, the Mavs stay calm and know where to go. It's what makes slowing down their pick and roll so difficult.
Oh, and the jam by Marshall.
Oh, reversed it home. That was pretty.
Agreed. The agility on display. Here's Horford. Off the left rim and out. Mavericks leading by 3. Here's Irving. Lays it up and banks it in. Irving's got 8.
This man is a 3-level scorer. And this level, by the rim, there is nobody like Kyrie Irving in that touch he has.
Here's Pritchard. Pass to Horford. Here's Tatum. He sticks that one in from 20 feet away. He's got 6.
Is it just me, or does it seem like Jason Tatum is comfortable anywhere on the hardwood?
Irving for 3. Horford with the rebound.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Here's Hauser. Left side, Tatum. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
Oh, come on, just add vision to a perfect skill set. Like when he's dropping dimes like that, like Jason Tatum is a problem.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
And last season, he made good on about 3 out of every 4 free throw attempts. And last time I checked, I think that's 75%.
Daniel Gafford's checked in for the Mavericks. Thompson comes in for Spencer Dinwiddie. Greg, you look at today's point guards, so many different types that can be effective.
And there's a lot more freedom for point guards to kind of explore the parameters of their game. Sometimes it's steadying an offense. Other times it's to ignite it.
And so it's Holiday with it. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. Here's Craig. Over in the corner, Porzingis. On the wing, Holiday. 2 points. That one goes. Holiday's got his first 2 points.
Able to absorb contact. Holiday is not someone that is prone to lose focus on these tough takes.
And we've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He's ready to talk things through with the team. And some changes here for the Celtics. Jaylen Brown's checked in for Torrey Craig. And it's White in for Pritchard. And then for Dallas, Anthony Davis comes in for Marshall. And it's P.J. Washington in for Christie. Thompson against White. And they get it. Porzingis with the rebound. The Celtics with the lead. Over the last few seasons, we've seen the resurgence of Porzingis. And Richard, it has been fun to watch.
Kevin, he's been effective on both sides of the ball. He's always been a good player, but his recent fit has really improved his play.
The shot by Holiday, no good. Dallas has gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Thompson finds Irving. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 3 assists in the game.
From mid-range, Irving is so consistent. He can hit that shot whenever he needs to.
Here's Brown, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Brown's got the lead up to 2 now for the Celtics. The Mavericks have gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, well, like a lockdown corner in football, teams just try to keep the ball away from Jrue Holiday. He says, I feel like they're not afraid of me, but like, okay, get him off the ball. To me, that's respect. I don't need other people telling me how good I am. You can see it by their actions. Kevin?
So true. He can't be intimidating, David, and we thank you for that report. Mavericks making a switch here. Williams is checked in. For Boston, they've gone 6 of 9 in the second quarter. Some good work from the field. Bounce pass, Holiday. Here's White. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. 6 points for Derek White.
Savvy play from Holiday. Quick thinking helps him get the ball to the wide open man.
Back to Williams. Brown against Washington. Pass to Davis for three. Rebound, Boston. Brown outside. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
Muscling that one in. JB is a strong individual.
Outside, Davis. Williams looking over the floor. Back to Davis. And Boston with the rebound. Porzingis has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Brown to the paint. The jump hook. Tatum no good.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time. And it's just so beautiful. The timing of that play is exceptional. Davis just gets there right on time and puts it in.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Shot from 12. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. White's got 4 points now in the quarter. Outside Williams. Pass to Thompson. A 3-ball. Rebounded by Tatum. Tatum's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Brown drives in, and the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's the Boston Celtics with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. AD, you see how they're playing you in the first half. What's the adjustment going to be?
So, we got to come out with a great...
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
And get ready for the fan half-court shot drop. They're picking up the shot.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Kyrie Irving really making a difference here.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
And it's a role we don't always see him in, but he's done a great job tonight getting the rest of his team involved.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Jason Kidd. We've got Davis. Irving is out there with Thompson. Then there's Daniel Gafford. And it's Washington in at the small forward.
And you watch Jason Tatum, year to year, he is a model of consistency. Across the board, the numbers are pretty similar, and the effort never wanes.
Thompson for the triple. For rebound by Holiday. Celtics leading by 8. Outside Tatum. The kick out to Brown. And Brown throws it down.
There's that leaping ability. Brown, he just gets up so easy.
Here's Irving. He's got 10. Second half rolling along now. About a minute play here. Thompson outside. Takes the 3. Rebounded by the Celtics. Porzingis has got his 5th rebound in this one. And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for Boston. They haven't given up any points here in the second half.
And that's just terrific positioning on his part to get that board. I mean, he might not have the size, but his basketball IQ and feel is off the charts.
For Boston, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Brown the pass to Tatum. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
When you got a guy that's too big for a guard, he's too quick for a forward, what do you have there? You have Jason Tatum. He is an absolute matchup nightmare.
And that one misses. Mavericks trail by 12. Irving with the ball. Some solid defense from Brown. Holiday against Washington. Holiday gets the bucket.
Too bad you don't get points for degree of difficulty. Holiday showing how to handle some tight interior defense.
Timeout.
And we've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Irving kicks to Washington. To the middle. Here's Gafford. And Gafford throws it down.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Oh, great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Brown against Washington. Thompson for the triple. Here's Gafford. Porzingis with the block.
And just fast off the floor to challenge shots. Porzingis, this helps him get a lot of blocks like that one.
Good work there as it goes.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
They've had great execution, and what stands out is that they're just taking what the defense gives them, not forcing anything.
And it's Washington missing.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
GA, these Boston Celtics are unquestionably a top-tier offensive unit.
Stupendous shooting, excellent instincts with the ball. Yeah, they are a model offense in many ways, making it tough for many teams to keep up with them.
And this right here, this is routine for Kyrie. You're going to have to make him work a little bit harder because his jumper is as consistent as it gets.
Bounce pass from Tatum. Baseline J on the way, and Drew Holiday. A bucket on the assist by Tatum. 8 points for Drew Holiday.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
Oh, yeah, I can't agree more. They haven't missed.
Pass to Washington. Porzingis with the rebound. Porzingis has got 7 rebounds in the game. Over in the corner, White over Thompson, and there are the Celtics with another basket.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
Inside, here's Washington. And that one falls coming off of Davis's feed.
Saw the angles and led him right to the hoop with that pass.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. And a new group getting ready for Dallas. Derek Lively, he's checked in for Daniel Gafford. Najee Marshall comes in for Washington. Christie, he's checked in for Thompson. And Spencer Dinwiddie subbed in for Kyrie Irving.
And so far, Brown has been dialed in and is showing no signs of letting up.
Mavericks trail by 20. Now Marshall. Dinwiddie outside. Rebound by the Celtics. Here's Pritchard. Rebound by Marshall. Dallas has gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4.
I mean, that can happen to anyone, but it's ugly every time it does.
And you have to feel for him. That's the kind of miss that will stick with you for a little bit.
Christie kicks to Dinwiddie. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. And Cornette gets it to go.
Oh, just a beautiful textbook bounce pass. You love to see it.
And it's Davis with the ball for the Mavericks. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
First team foul.
Here now is Dinwiddie. Pass to Davis. Over Horford. Can't connect from 14 feet out. And so it's Boston holding a 22-point lead as the quarter wraps up. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
He'll be proud of that one. Bigs love when their passing skills are noticed.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today. As we get going in quarter number 4. Horford is out there with Torrey Craig. Then there's Jason Tatum. And it's Pritchard in at the 1. That's the Boston 5. Celtics leading by 19 points. Here's Craig. Drops in the layup for 2.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Trains the three-pointer. And that's now 6 points for Spencer Dinwiddie.
Not a consistent three-point shooter, but Dinwiddie can get hot, so you can't just let him fire at will.
Right down low. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
I just love when teams make it work down low.
To the inside. Oh, and the jam by Marshall.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Smart, accurate passes, Greg, are really paying off for them at the moment.
And also good off-ball movement. Everyone is paying attention and looking to create the best shot for the team.
And it's in there. And the Celtics lead by 20.
Great down for the defenders, and you can't ask for an easier bucket than that.
Here's Dinwiddie. And, yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim.
These are the shots the coaching staff wants Dinwiddie taking. And you see why with these results.
Back to Craig. Rebound by Marshall. Marshall's got 5 rebounds tonight. Dinwiddie outside. A floater. And Boston with the rebound. Tatum's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Craig. Marshall brings the double team. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
Jump ball.
Outside Irving to the middle. Lively. And finished off by Lively.
So skilled at finding these opportunities and making these opportunities. Kyrie, he makes the right pass to the right guy at the right time.
And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Derek Lively. Davis comes in for Najee Marshall. P.J. Washington, he's checked in for Christie. Lance Thompson in for Spencer Dinwiddie.
I love seeing Tatum exhibit the passion that he has shown us tonight. Such a motivated performance by him.
Pass to Washington. Back to Irving. For the screen on Holiday. And on the way from Irving for 3.
And all you got to do is look at the rebounding margin as to why they hold the lead.
They're limiting the offensive possessions for the other team. Tough to win with no extra possessions.
What focus there from Holiday on the shot. He really makes the most of his looks.
And a wide open look for Irving. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Celtics leading by 20. Porzingis finds Tatum. Driving to the basket. Count that as his 7th field goal, 9 tries. He's shooting 78%.
This is how confident Tatum is. Knows he can score inside whenever he wants.
Thompson outside. Puts up a 3. It's out of bounds. The Mavericks able to retain possession here.
Dallas ball.
Against Porzingis. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
With how crazy his handles are, Irving, man, this man gets to the line a lot.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
They're moving the ball around so well, guys. Quick passes, letting the next guy do the work if you don't have a look.
And another thing, the defense didn't clog the lanes. They took full advantage with their ability to attack the paint on a lot of those possessions.
Both free throws good for Irving. And the Celtics with possession here. Tatum passes to Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Mavericks. And the free throw, no good.
And at 7-3, Porzingis could have been just another big, but he defies expectations. He's got such an impressive array of abilities.
Here's Tatum. Gets it to go for bucket number 8. He's taken just 10 shots.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to him?
Yeah, just keep feeding him. That guy is a man on a mission. And the defense, well, they don't have much of an answer.
Lively a screen on Holiday. Williams passes to Lively. And finished off by Lively.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Celtics.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Jason Tatum.
I think people could learn a lot from how versatile he was in this one. Whatever the situation was, he found a way to be a difference maker.
So Boston ends up going with a new group. And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Outside, Davis to the paint. Here's Thompson. Gafford passes to Thompson. That's tipped, and they get it back. And Gafford throws it down. They are in complete control.
This is the ultimate definition of the zone. Everything they've done has worked.
Cornette can't get it to go. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. And Gafford throws it down.
Nice feed by Thompson. Most of the time, Clay either shoots or passes it. Doesn't really dribble that much.
And so the Celtics now can just hold on to the ball. Here's Hauser on the mark with the 15-footer. And the Celtics lead by 20.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
You have to love their effort. This game wasn't handed to them. They took it.
And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
And now we'll go to David Aldridge, who's standing by with our player of the game. Take it away, David.
Thanks very much, Jason. It was a struggle last time out, but tonight you were back on track. What was the difference?
Just got to have a short-term memory. Sometimes shots just go in, but you always got to be aggressive and just make the right play.
You're like a cornerback in basketball. That's weird, but it got you a win tonight, man. Congrats. Back to you.
All right, DA, thanks again. And that'll wrap it up, folks. Richard Jefferson, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, This is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching tonight's game on 2K Sports. And now our player of the game, Jason Tatum.